All right, everyone, welcome back. Oh, we had a big day at the rummages yesterday, the day before, but I scored all kinds of tools for my little machine shop here. I bought this rack of 5C collets and the rack. I bought this Bridgeport #2 boring head. It's got the R8, goes up in my mill. Of course, the guy had about 6 or 8 of these things lined up on the bench there, and the one I picked up and bought takes 5/8 boring bars, and of course the boring bars that I have are 3/4. They won't fit in here, but them are cheap. I'll buy another set of those. And I picked up a handful of T-nuts, a couple dead centers. Got some high-speed steel blanks here for the lathe. Got myself a little indicator. What else did I get? Oh, I got this 5C collet block. So them collets lock into there, and then you can set these in your vise and rotate them any way you want. Some are pretty neat. I got a set of parallels. I needed those desperately. Then let's see, of course I had to buy the pipe tap or dies. It's a Craftsman. It's an oldie but a goodie. I don't know how old it is, but I got some dies for it. Got some lathe dogs. Got another toolbox. I got about 4 of them out around here now. And then I bought this tapping head. So this is a Etco Emmerich. And this will do from, I don't know, it'll do up to 1/2 inch. 1/4 to 1/2. I took it all apart and cleaned it all up. This shaft here had a Morse taper #2, and of course it won't fit in anything I owned, so I just machined it down so it would fit in my drill chuck. It was really soft. I mean, there was nothing special. It's just a shaft with a little collar and a thread on the end, so no big deal there. I wasn't worried about screwing it up. It wasn't nothing special. So I just machined it flat so it'll fit in the chuck. I gotta make there's a bar that goes in the back here to keep it from spinning, so it rests against your column. I'm kind of anxious to try this thing out. Hopefully that'll work out pretty good. I got my helpers out here with me today, fighting. What's up, ladies? Uh-oh. Trouble in paradise. Okay, we'll talk to you guys later. Anyway, I didn't get to finish talking about this thing. This thing spins at 1/3 the speed of your input RPM. So whatever this is spinning 1/3 the speed of it. And then when you feed down with the drill press, it pushes up on this. There's a planetary gear set in there. It taps, and then when you pick up on it, it changes directions and spins the opposite direction, and it backs itself out. So when I took this apart, it looked like brand new in there. I don't think if it was used, it was very lightly. It looked like brand new inside there. I think it's a little beat up from being bounced around for the last 4 or 5 decades, but the internals are like new, I said. Anyway, I forgot to tell you guys about the milling cutters. This guy had two big boxes of milling cutters, 1-inch arbors, all kinds of different. Some of these still got the wrap on them. Some of them in there I already had, but not that many. But he wanted $5 a piece for them. I said, well, I probably should just buy them all. He says, you want them all? He says, for $50 you could take them all. Well, there was probably, if I would have bought them, there would have been $200 worth of cutters at least. If I would have paid $5 a piece for them. So I did pretty good on those. You could never have too many milling cutters. So, anyway, that wraps up that. We'll talk to you guys later. Say bye, Audrey.